I got this new Gil Paris Reverend with Fishman fluence, shingle with pickups on board. Black shirts and black guitars have a thinning effect. Put that in your peace pipe and light her up. Put that in your peace pipe and light her up. I'm sharing this right now with music friends everywhere, hither and yon, so that they might tune in to whatever revelry that might take place here in Orange Room. Because one never knows what will transpire in this crazy room. We don't know. We don't know before we do it. Post. I posted it. Greetings from France. Greetings to you. What's up, everyone? Whoa, down, down, swigga down, doink. Doink? What? Those aren't words. I'm playing this pretty doggone cool guitar. It is a Gil Paris signature model from our friends at Reverend. Gil's a buddy of mine, a New York guitar player of just a magnificent player and a hell of a cool dude. We've done some gigs together and such. He's played with everyone and their brother kind of in the jazz rock community in the New York area. And it does look Gilmore-ish, doesn't it? It's got that Gilmore vibe. And as I said before we started playing, black t-shirts and black guitars have a thinning effect. So if you want to appear a little skinnier than you really are, get yourself a t-shirt and a black guitar. I could take a bottle. I was using the 2 position on this rascal, and it sounds damn good. Like all Fluence pickups, they have a second voice, so if I pick up on this tone controller, get a little bit more. Second, first one's more like a 54 strap pickup, and then it's more like a Texas special. Just out of surgery and recovery, watching Greg. Well, bless you. I hope you're doing well up there in Sheboygan Falls. Right? Black T-shirts. Good. It's a good band name. Their first hit song, Thinning Effect. Wore a black t-shirt, then in effect. Got a black t-shirt, but then in effect. Oh, yes. You know, it's hard to keep the pounds off during the COVID hideaway, isn't it, Dylan? It's just so fun to eat, especially when your other vices have been killed. And it's like to say it's better than every time I eat a big bowl of something that's delicious and not necessarily... calorically low. Calorically low. It's not calorically low. I say to myself, you know what? It's better than Jaeger and Blow. Am I right or am I right? Better than Jaeger and Low. Ice cream, frozen custard, Culver's, Gillies. It's better than Jaeger and Low. It's better than Jaeger and Low. It's better than Jaeger and better than a Jaeger and better than a Jaeger. vegetables. It's better than Jaeger and Blue. Gristle, chewy, sugary, and robust. It's better than Jaeger and Blue. It's better than Jaeger and Blue. It's better than a Jaeger and better than a Jaeger and better than a Jaeger. Better than Jaeger and Blow. I'll tell you that right now. Depending on who you ask. Wow. Can you dig it? What's going on out there in movie land? I see a lot of communication back and forth between our music friends out there in the intergoogle. Fish for walleye. That sounds delicious. That tune was scrumptious and delicious. Am I right or am I right? Will that song be in the new transcription book? No, I don't think so. You know, I was, speaking of exercise, I was on our elliptical device listening to some jams. And a tune came on that I remember from a Hendrix record that I had when I was a youngin'. It was called Loose Ends, of course released posthumously. And there was a jam called Jam 292 or something like that. It's a shuffle tune. It was also on the Jimi Hendrix Blues record that they did a compilation thing a few years back. And there was a delicious shuffle tune. You'll hear it, Dylan. You'll hear all. It basically is a 12-bar blues, but it does different things, different grooves for each 12 bars. Oh, Jimmy, he was a crafty one. Jimmy was a crafty one. Can you dig it? A little bit of that Jim Hendrix on this new Gil Paris Reverend signature model, which comes with the Fishman Fluence delicious single width pickups. I had a hand in voicing these pickups, I might add, if I may be so bold as to throw that forward. And it sounds real good. This guitar is available with both a roasted maple neck and the Pow Pharaoh. Pow! Let's see, Pow Pharaoh. I think it's spelled P-A-O, right? Pow. Depending on how you want to say it. I like to say it because pow! Someone's getting good old-fashioned gut punch. Very good, better than a Jaeger and blow. See that? That's the Jim chord of doom here. It's a major chord with a ninth on the top. Of course, Jimmy would always use that pinky to do all kinds of flowery embellishments. Am I right or am I right? This guitar is made out of the favorite tone wood at Reverend. It's made out of Carina. So you got a Carina bod. Okay. Carina bod. You got a maple neck, roasted maple neck with a Pharaoh fingerboard. And a Wilkinson bridge on here. I've always liked Wilkinson stuff. Whammy bar works. Fanciness. Someone wants to know if you are okay with your hi-hat, or have your hi-hat issues been rectified? I think they have been. No. They haven't been. He's a warrior. He's flying by the seat of his gristle trowel. He's flying by the seat of his gristle trowel, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing wrong. I just love the sound of it. And I like the look of it. Have we mentioned this guitar has a thinning effect because it is black? Someone asked if I could do Your Face, my song called There's Only Two Things Wrong With You, and That's Your Face. We could probably do that. You're so nice when I'm around, but when I'm gone, you tear me down. That's only two things wrong with you. and that's your face. You say yeah, but you mean no, and you won't explain, yeah, till I'm out the door. There's only two things wrong with you, and that's your face. My back is stinging, and my ears are ringing. But please don't fake it, 'cause I'm a big boy and I can take it. Your nose ain't growing, but it's still showing. But please don't fake it, 'cause I'm a big boy and I can take it. Well, you're so sweet when I call, when I hang up, that's when I take the fall. There's only two things wrong with you, and that's your face. There's only two things wrong with you, and that's your face. There's only two things wrong with you, and that's your face. Ooh, and that's your face. I had a little triplet in there at the end for the kids. There's only two things wrong with you, and that's your doggone face. I would say this guitar right out of the box is pretty freaking savage. Pretty freaking savage. Pretty freaking savage. All the different, I like about those Fluence pickups especially. They make it fun to play a Strat again, because every position of the doggone toggle switch sounds good. Because sometimes that's not the case. You ever notice I got a Strat? That pickup sounds good too. Yeah, middle pickup, I'm gonna stay away from that one. Bridge by itself, unless I got a lot of distortion, a little bit of this. You understand what I'm saying? But with this one, they all sound good. Makes me feel like a naughty, naughty boy. Naughty, naughty boy is what I feel like. Played a lot of crazy songs so far. I should mention that interview I did with Rhett Shull, I posted it yesterday, but for some reason he had to repost it because there was a technical glitch. So those who wanted to see the interview yesterday and kept on getting an error message when you clicked on the YouTube thing, it is live now. So I will post it after we're done here. I will post it to my social media places. But you can also just go to YouTube on Rhett's channel, and it should be up. We talked about all kinds of different things. I can't remember any of it, but I remember we did it. I remember that we did it. Remember that we did it. On the end of Google. I saw Dylan Sulphur out there. Dylan Sulphur, what's going on up there in River Falls? He's heeding the savage call of River Falls. Dylan. He's heeding the savage call of River Falls. Dylan. That's River Falls calling you, Dylan. Did you hear that? I'm talking about that Dylan, not this Dylan. Sometimes River Falls calls this Dylan as well. Depends on where I'm pointing when River Falls is talking. What? Let's do something a little bit funky for the kids. What might that be? I just don't know. I don't know what that could be. Superstition. I don't know the words of that. Very superstitious. I wipe some on the wall. Very soupy and viscous. Hear my primal mating call. Hear my primal mating call. Those aren't words. Well, yeah, they are. When you believe in things that you're dumb to understand, then you will suffer. Soupy and viscous ain't the way. Very superstitious. I wipe some on the wall. Soupy and it's viscous. Heed my primal mating call. 13th of October. A broken looking glass. This chair kinda hurts me. We're right on my big old ass. When you believe in things you don't understand, then you're an idiot. Superstition ain't the way. I didn't know the words to that. If you believe in things you don't understand, you're an idiot. I'm not judging, but it is kind of funny to say it in the context of that song. What? I was doing that little... That's a triple stop there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. That claw. Let's see if I can do it. Ba-da-doo. tried that one before. So I got my ring finger on the high E string and picking the low string. Oh, my nail's catching it. Oh, it's always some damn thing. Very grisselicious. Nicely done, Ryan. Do that. Chocolate on my fingers, icing on my lips, sugar diabetes and blubber on my hips. I keep the nightlight burning. So I can go downstairs and cruise. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered, cream filled bristle blue. I hide them in a cabinet, I keep them in a jar. And people for emergencies, I keep them in the glove compartment of my car. Kind of like a minivan. I can't live without them, 'cause they get me high like I get on booze. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie blue. Bow, 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 bow. Doctor says I'm crazy. You better give him up and quick. You'll be pushing up daisies. Cause boy, you'll never say it. But I couldn't quit if I wanted to. They're better than Jaeger and Blow. Cause they got a taste that I just can't lose. I got them Oreo cream sandwich, chocolate covered cream filled cookie, Bill by Nabisco, you know I ain't no rookie. The next best thing to Nookie Blue. Keeping with the theme of better than Jaeger and Blow, I give you the Oreo Cookie Blues, ladies and gentlemen. A delicious treat of day, and that's a song by Lonnie Mack. We got to open up for Lonnie Mack a few times, ended up jamming with him, and he was a cool dude. Not suffer fools. We got along great. It was fantastic. That's a song called Attractive Individual. Used to be called Foxy Lady, but in these times, I think it's better to just go with Attractive Individual. Am I right? Culver's is pretty damn delicious. I'm going to tell you as a Wisconsinite, where there are many delicious burger, malt, and frozen custard establishments, burger shake. Culver's pretty damn good. When you're around the country and you see Culver's, I know I can get a little taste of home. Sweet butter burger. Well, there's Solly's on the east side. That really is a butter burger. They put butter on it, like droops down the side. Not feeling it, although a lot of people swear by it. I'm like, you know what? I don't need molten butter dripping down the side of my burger, okay? I like, if you butter up the bun and then grill it so it gets a little crunchy. Delicious. But just putting a big old slab of butter on a done burger and let it slop down the side. Sorry, Solly's. I know there's probably individuals out there going, that is heresy. But I'm going to tell you what. Ain't feeling that juicy butter going down the side of my burger. Juicy Lucy's in St. Paul. That's a different thing. You got your cheese inside the burger. Let the juice flow. You know what I'm saying? But butter on top of a burger, letting it just melt and juice all over the damn place? No. Toast. Bring on the butter. Let it get juicy. I'm all for it. But on a burger, it just ain't feeling it. But on a burger, it just ain't right. Then burger, it just ain't Portillo's. Yeah. Chicago dogs, Italian beef. I think it's getting towards the time we need to feast. Am I right or am I wrong? This guitar has a thinning effect. That's my song. Wow, did you hear that? That was kind of a rap. Sobelman's, that's a good burger. I'm going to tell you right now, ladies and gentlemen, since we've put our toe into the burger pool, I'm going to tell you that there's a burger joint right by my house, North Avenue Grill. They make a damn good burger. Dylan, am I right about that? That burger, it slaps. If I can quote a Dylanism, it slaps. It's fire.
And the pork belly on top.
And the pork belly on top. You kidding me? Pure fire, okay? In the words of the kids. That's North Avenue Grill. Now, don't all be going there so I can't get my treat when I need it. They have many other good things. Their chicken avocado bacon on a ciabatta bread is also just unbelievably vicious and savage. Sometimes when I go there for lunch, folks, I'll have a dessert pancake. Dylan's seen it. I'll say, I'll have a delicious sandwich or something, and maybe I'll even be good and have a salad, like a tuna salad or some damn thing. Man, I might have to have a dessert pancake. One big old pancake. Bananas and pecans. So good. Yes, we'll have a post-COVID party at the North Avenue Grill. Also, right down the street, our buddy Leff's, Mr. Leffler, he's a good man in his place, Leff's Lucky Town. You go in there, get a tasty burger. That's a damn good burger. That's a meaningful burger. I'm going to tell you that right now. Smash burger, that's a good burger. You know what? I really shouldn't talk like I'm a like I'm a snob about food. I'm really not. My prerequisites are hot and now, and preferably free. You know what I'm saying? Hot and now. Hot and now, and preferably free. 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 How do you want your burger? Hot and now, and preferably free. How would you like your burger, sir? Hot and now, and preferably free. Preferably free. Preferably free. Give that doggone burger to me! Ah! Wow. Tell you what, it's Friday. Can you feel it? I can feel it in my corns. I used to always say that when people say, what kind of strings do you use? I'd go, free ones. Ba-boom-ba-bow. But then when I had to start buying them, I bought Diodarios. And then I got to deal with Diodario, and I don't have to buy them anymore. So that worked out. That's a true testimonial. When I had to buy them, I bought them. Greetings to Poland out there. Jak się masz? I have tried Polish cuisine. My mom was Polish. Her maiden name was Wojtaszek. And I have been to Poland where I feasted like a warrior of the night. And the mushroom soup in Poland, people, you're like, what? What's the deal with this? What's the deal with this mushroom soup? It's the best. And then I'm driving down the freeway. We were going between Warsaw and Krakow. We're driving, and the guy's driving me as a Polish fella. And it was, modern highway, normal freeway, like you'd see, U.S. of A. But there were people occasionally on the side of the road, which of course is verboten back home. And I'm like, what are with the people on the side of the road? He goes, those that are not in a very short skirt are selling mushrooms. So I realized that on a Polish freeway, you might be able to get a couple of different things. One of them is mushrooms for their delicious mushroom soup. That's all I'm going to say. Pierogies are delicious as well. There we go. Say what? Jak się masz? Did you not eat lunch? That's a good question, Stephen Ward. I don't think I did. Right? I made everybody hungry. Say what? I saw you, Ryan. I'll say what? Psychedelic. Yeah. Tyler Morris, I see you out there saying gristle power, gristle power. Say what? We went a little off the rails there, ladies and gentlemen, because of the mushroomy effects going on. Ryan is letting the good times roll. Yes, I am using the Prime Tone 1.4 millimeter. Delicious pick. Let's take a look at it. Look at it. Can you see? Oh, there's a little light shining on it. Oh. Yes, it is time for questions, Dylan. You want to bolt? Is that what you're saying? Dylan's going to bolt. Dylan's going to bolt. This is the time of the day where we open it up for some questions. We open up for the questions. What is that Get Fiddle? Now, that's an excellent question, Dennis. Diggity doggone it. This is a brand new for 2021. It is a Reverend signature Gil Paris model with Fishman Fluence, single with pickups. Of course, I have my signature models with Reverend, and Gil Paris is a buddy of mine as well. And my buddy Ken Haas from Reverend said, I'm going to send you one of those guitars, see what you think. I dig it. So I'm playing it today, and as you can see, it's behaving quite well. Right out of the box, the Reverend folks set up their guitars to be played, okay? They're set up ready to do battle. How I play my guitars is the way that they're actually set up from our friends at Reverend. I get my guitar, and I keep it like it is, and I play it like a demon in heat. Like a demon in heat. Wow. That's something you find every day, a paranormal reproducer. What? Nothing wrong with it. I mean, I'm not judging. Questions out there. To be played, not displayed. Nicely done, Deja Blue. I see you. I see you. Reverend P90 versus Fluence P90. Well, I love the Reverend P90s, except for the fact that they will be noisy. And the Fluence pickups have a tone that is so juicy and succulent. So with all of the Fluence pickups I've voiced, been a part of, and getting final like sign off on, actually with all the voicing processes that I've been involved with, by the time we got done with the voicing, I thought they sounded better than the traditionally wound pickup that we were kind of basing the sound on. So we aimed for sounding like it, and then by the time we were done, it was like it sounded better to me. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. But when people play them, they go, "Holy cats, these sound magnifico." I'm like, nah, so I'm not on the influence of Jaeger and Blow. I'm not on the influence of Jaeger and Blow. Yes, Maddie K, nicely done. I see you. Dear diary, today I ran into a demon in heat. Yes. It's always good to chronologically capture your experiences on the written page. Have you ever had food named after you? No, I haven't, which I think is a missed opportunity for some of our local restaurants. They could definitely come up with a signature thing. And, no. I don't have one. Yes, that's a good idea. No, I don't have one. When you are playing live, did you ever use a wireless guitar system? I never did, although I will tell you this, having these headphones on during our sessions and when we have the full band and I can hear everything and I can actually hear myself when I sing instead of usually I can't hear anything, so I blow my voice out, lickety-damn split. I'm definitely going to be using in-ear monitors once I start touring again, and those will probably be of the wireless persuasion. The Drade Danish, I like it. Yes. Well, Koch in German means chef. So it's kind of a self-fulfilling prophecy of nourishment. At least eating, from my point. What? The Greg Koch signature sausage. Yes, I like it. Steve Karras, greetings to you, my friend. Just saw that Epiphone Prophecy guitars are now Fluence equipped. That is correct. How are those pickups different from the regular Fluence humbuckers? That's a good question. Maybe Ryan can pipe into the answer of that if those are the Gristle Kringle. See, there we go. Now we're getting there. I'm not sure if they're, Steve, if they're just regular classic humbuckers in there or not, but I'm sure that Ryan can pipe in. We're talking about the Prophecy guitars from Epiphone that have Fluence in them. I tell you what I'm definitely going to do. I got that Joe Bonamassa 3-pickup Epiphone Les Paul with the gold humbuckers. It sounds pretty good, but it's going to sound a lot better once I get 3 gold Fluence in there. So I'm going to send that one back to Fluence, or to Fishman, and they're going to Fluence it. Plus, they're going to make sure I can get that. The wiring that happens in those old black customs is you got the 3 pickups, and then in the middle position, it's actually the middle and the bridge together. Working it out. I keep on meaning to get that all over there, and I haven't done it yet. Signature falafel called the Drade. I like it. I'm all for it. Oh, the Greg came to the house. A lot of Oh, excellent, Davey. I'm glad you got it. People have been asking when the amps are going to be available in black, and there's also a red version. I just talked to the Koch amplifier people today, and there's a bunch coming over. They're going to be made in February, and they should be here in March and April-ish. But a bunch of combos. And some of the heads as well. And then more like April or May for the other iterations. The Greg Jr., which will be similar to the regular Greg, which is weird to say. I'm kind of talking about yourself in third person. But it is an amp, so it's not really, whatever. A dual channel amp with reverb. And 50 watts or 25 watts single 12 combo is the Greg Jr., whereas the little Gristle, which is this tweed morsel behind me, is a single channel reverb having one EL34 sporting 12 or 4 watt amplifier. Delicious. I've never heard you play with the wah pedal. I have actually played with the wah pedal quite a bit in the past on some of my records. It's just another thing on the floor. I do a lot of wahing with my hands on the tone control and whatnot. You need to link back up with Tommy Good on bass at some point. Yes, we definitely will. We did a gig last year, as a matter of fact, prior to COVID. I think it was in maybe it was like a year ago, December. Toby couldn't come down, and it was a lot of fun because there's a bunch of tunes that I do with Tom that I don't do with Toby, and Dylan knows them all. So we did a trio thing, and it was fantastic. Yeah. How does the Greg Jr. handle pedals? It sounds magnificent. The answer, more cowbell. I like it. I didn't even know what the question was, but that's the answer. Desert Island Dirt pedal. Well, I have my Gristle King pedal, which is a clean boost and overdrive. That's my go-to beast. I actually sell them. Actually, Fishman makes them for us now. It's the original recipe that my buddy Tim Yarnig came up with. But Fishman makes them for us. I sell them through my website. Clean boost and overdrive. It's called the Gristle King. If I have to travel someplace and I can't bring an amp and I know what amp's on the other end, I'll bring that pedal, plug it into the front and clean channel, and I am ready to unleash the damn beast. I also have that cool little one. I worked with Andertons on that little heat pedal, which is not quite as overdrivey as the other one. And it sounds great, and it's dirt cheap. Do I own Koch amps? I do not. Dolph Koch was the original owner, and he just designs the amps and is the R&D guy. And Edwin Cool now owns it. Is that a great name or what? Kool. Edwin Cool. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Can you dig it? Is Koch Amps going to make some more black combos? They are indeed. Black, there's a bunch more black and some red. I think there's 50 in the pipeline, of which I think 10 are black, or 15 are black. 5 are red, and the rest are blue. I think that was it. That are coming in early spring to the US of A. Although I think he said they were all pre-sold. I don't know. Okay, you can drop them a line. Call Wildwood Guitars and say, hey, I want an order of Greg. What's the dealio? And they'll get to the bottom of it all. They'll get to the bottom of it all. Oh, Steve says he got his Radio Free Gristle CD this past week. Great stuff, man. Thank you. It's a fun record. There's some crazy jams on there. I do not have a Patreon page. I really should get one going. I just haven't done it yet. Any KMT activities planned for this weekend? No, but the following weekend, Paul, we will ride again. We will ride again. Would you like to say that Baby Greg is like a Princeton or not? No, because a Princeton to me, especially the reissue, the old Princetons, you could turn them up and they would overdrive. It crunches up more. One of these days I'll fire this thing up again. But it does, you know how the Princetons can kind of get a little farty and spiky, you know, like Fender amps. The old ones not so much, but the newer ones, when you crank them, they get spiky in the top and the low end gets a little flatulent. This stays smooth in the top, and the bottom end stays supple as you turn it up. And yeah. Don't knob at zero, can you dig it? Maple or rosewood, knack, and why? Diamond dust. I have a tendency to prefer maple. I like the feel, the look, and the snap of maple as a tone wood. Maple in conjunction with Carina is what I have on my signature models. Prior to that, I would have maple and ash bodies was my go-to jam. Although I don't mind rosewood, it's just a darker. The only thing I find is that if I use a rosewood guitar with like an alder body, I'll like the way it sounds, and when I'm playing, I'm like, why am I not getting? It's just like a extra little push that I get, an immediacy of attack, and just I know how those things are going to respond to my silly ways. Silly rabbit. Gristles for kids. What? That was weird. Again, getting back to food. It is dinner time. Delicious. Oh, yes, the S-Style Reverend, the Gil Paris signature model with Fishman Fluence single with pickups on board, available with a roasted maple, and this is with a pow Pharaoh. It sounds good. Yeah, it felt good tonight. I mean, I wasn't missing anything with the rosewood board. And it looks cool, too. And again, the black T-shirt and the black guitar is a thinning effect. I feel so svelte and shapely. I don't know what that means. I smell dinner, though. What's going on in there? What are we having? We're having spaghetti tonight. Oh, I do love it. Spaghetti is so delicious. Hardtail versus Mr. Wiggly Stick. I do like having Mr. Wiggles on a Strat. I've got Bigsby, Mr. Wiggles on my new signature Reverend with the P90s, with the Fishman influence P90s. I'm my dad. But if I'm going to have a Mr. Wiggles, I like to do a little schwarbling. Oh, there are going to be meatballs. You're doggone right. Spaghetti and meatballs, what a tasty treat. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's going to be good. Spaghetti and meatballs. So delicious. Rosa board is a very bluesy sound. It does indeed. Oh, the snare is on, Dylan. You didn't turn your snare off. Dylan didn't turn his snare off. All right, folks, it's that time. I am going to wish you all a splendid weekend. And don't forget, check out the podcast. Season 2 has begun. The Matt Schofield interview dropped yesterday. Week before, we had Joe Bonamassa. I can't remember who's next week. Well, on Thursday they drop. Is that the lingo? It drops on Thursday. But on my interview on Rhett Scholl's YouTube channel, we thought it was coming out yesterday, but there was a technical glitch, so he had to re-up it. So now it's available again. So if you go to Rhett's channel, you can check it out. And there you go. All right, folks, thanks so much. Have a glorious weekend. We'll see you on Monday. And there you go. Stay healthy and safe. Oh, delicious.